Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be redoing the entire laptop setup that I had before. Now you guys might have realized that yes, the laptop setup from last time is kind of gone. I'll toss a little card up if you guys do want to go check that out. I would assume a lot of you guys did watch that. The video actually did a lot better than I thought I was going to do. This time I'm going to go a bit more all out on the setup. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take one of the monitors from like my 3-monitor setup. You guys can't really see it in frame right now, but I really just don't feel like I need 3 monitors anymore. I feel like I can definitely just use 2. I don't know, I just feel like I don't really need 3 monitors anymore, and I'm kind of ready for a little bit of a change up in the setup. And my girlfriend was using my laptop for college for a while and she doesn't need it anymore, so I thought I would go ahead and see what I could do. My plan right now here, let me see if I can move the camera a little bit. I apologize if the lighting is bad guys, but you guys can see my 2 monitors right here. So this one I already unplugged, but this is like the one all the way on the far right side of my setup. So essentially if you guys can see, these 2 monitors are on that one arm right there. So that's a 2 monitor arm, so that's just like one like stand that holds both of those. And then I just have a singular monitor arm for the one all the way on the right. So I figured it'd be easy if I wanted to use any of them for my laptop, I would be able to use like that one over there. So what I'm thinking is, since that's only on like the one single monitor arm, I could probably just take that entire monitor arm off and probably try to hook it up over here. As you guys can see here, I have this IKEA like topper right here, and it is pretty heavy and like stable, and I also need to do a couple other things that I'm going to show you guys as well. But this part right here on the back side of it, I'm going to see if there's any way I can somehow like mount that monitor arm to the back side of it and somehow have like my monitor arm up right here, and then I can probably just toss my laptop like underneath and just plug it in via HDMI. I think it's going to look really cool, and a lot of you guys might be asking me like why I would need like a laptop setup, especially since I have like 2 or 3 monitors and like a full PC over there. The main reason, again, I mean, I will link the video if you guys do want to check out the first laptop setup that I did, because I kind of did explain everything in that video, but I spend lots of time editing every single day pretty much. And like when I'm editing like a 4K video, I mean, like give for an example, like the last video, the Wamir K66 review, that video took me about like an hour and a half to 2 hours to render. And when I'm rendering like a 4K project, especially when it's in 4K, it literally takes like an hour to 2, and it leaves my PC completely useless. Like I can't really do anything on my PC while it's rendering. As you guys know, my PC really isn't like the greatest PC ever, but I mean, it does the job. When my things are rendering, I like to still be productive. I like to use my time wisely. Time is very, very important to me, so like I like having another setup where like I can maybe work on video descriptions, I can maybe work on video tags, I can maybe like work on some stream stuff, or just, I don't know, maybe just even browse the internet while like other stuff is being done. So I'm kind of really excited for it, and someone in the comment section of that video suggested that I use like a monitor on my laptop, and with that I can also use one of my mechanical keyboards, so I can also use one of my mice that I have as well. So I'm kind of excited to see what I can throw together here. Also, if you're watching and you guys have tuned into one of the past streams on the channel here, because I do stream here on YouTube, so if you guys want to tune in, make sure to have notifications on. But if you've tuned into any of those streams, I really, really appreciate it. The streams have been absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna be working my butt off to eventually have like a dual PC setup. But in the meantime, this laptop setup's gonna have to work. Also, I'm sorry my whole desk is a mess as well. I will be picking it up in this video. I'm gonna be clearing all of that off as well, but I would go like into like my laptop and I would show you guys like the specs and everything like that, but this thing isn't for gaming. Like it just really isn't. Yes, it's like not slow, it's not bad. I believe it's like an i5, so you know, it does the job, but I don't game on this. I don't plan on gaming on this, so a lot of you guys probably just really don't care, because I would assume a lot of you guys are like into like gaming laptops and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be using this anyway. It's kind of a beast. I upgraded the SSD in it as well a long time ago, so it's like definitely not the slowest thing in the world, but this is what I'm gonna be using for it. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, like the video and also subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could do so. And yeah, I suppose we'll just jump into clearing this desk off and setting everything up. Alright guys, so the reason that I empty the drawers out as well here, as you can see, we got everything cleared off a bit. There's a lot of stuff here, but the reason I have these emptied is because, if you guys can see, I don't want this scratching on like my actual desk here. Like I don't want the bottom scratching around, and I also don't want this top piece like moving at all. And before, I did a really bad job, and I didn't have these before, but I think they're in here, maybe the bottom drawer. Here they are. So what I would recommend for you guys, also I should probably have the camera up, but these are called clear bumpers, and if you guys are like into like setup stuff at all, I would highly recommend just picking up like a pack of these. There's 96 in here, so like literally I'm never gonna run out, but I am gonna use these and I'm gonna stick probably four, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So like it's all stood up as well. Should be nice, shouldn't move around a lot as well. So I didn't want like everything like falling out of the drawers when I was obviously doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick and I will catch you guys there. All right, so let me see. So yes, I'm on the floor, but now it is the hard part because we do have to take that monitor off. I'm gonna have to take the stand off. I'm gonna have to like unroute all of the cables underneath my desk as well. So I don't know if I'm gonna show you guys all of that, but I might just do a time lapse or something. But yeah, everything over here turned out really good. As you guys can see here, it's pretty sturdy. It's not wobbly or anything like that. Nice thing about this rubber is that it's not gonna slide anywhere either. So like when you're opening drawers, it's not gonna slide at all. It kind of raises it a little bit too, so it's kind of nice, gives you a little bit more wiggle room underneath as well. But yeah, I will have this linked in the description if you guys want to check it out, if I can find it. The topper is from IKEA, as well as the IKEA drawers that I have here as well. But if you guys want to find a link for the exact desk that I have, there's an Amazon storefront link in the description with like all my setup stuff. If you guys click that, there should be a link for pretty much everything in my setup, and you guys will find the desk in there as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and just get to taking that monitor off. Alright guys, we are back and I have a little bit of an update for you guys. So unfortunately I couldn't show you like me actually like setting this thing on the desk like underneath because it just was too hard to record. But unfortunately I couldn't stick it on the top drawer right here. Like I couldn't just like screw it into like this ledge on the backside, unfortunately, because there just wasn't enough space in between. So what I had to do was I actually had to mount this to the back of this desk right here, and then I had to just push this up maybe like a couple centimeters, which honestly isn't really a big deal. But the problem that I'm having now is that this thing, like the only way to get it like in the direct center, like it's hard for you guys to see because the camera is like a wide angle and it kind of distorts the corners, but the only way to get it like in the center is to have it like sticking out from the wall far, and I don't like always want my monitor like right in my face right here. So I think I might actually be able to remove one of these little arms from this stand, but I'm not entirely sure if it's gonna let me do it. I've never tried, but if I can, I could probably remove this long arm like right here, like this section, so that hopefully I can have like the monitor as like flush to the back of the wall as possible. I mean, ideally in this situation, like in the future, I would want to just have like the monitor mounted to the wall directly and then like have wires running from like through like a channel all the way down, or like wires running through the wall. But as you guys know, I obviously like have an apartment and I obviously pay rent, and obviously like I don't own this apartment, like I pay rent. So like I can't just be drilling holes in the wall. I can't really just be like doing that kind of thing, like routing cables in the wall as well. So I have to make do with what I have, but I think this should work. I will let you guys know. I'll give you guys an update. I'll try to show you guys on camera what I do, and yeah, wish me luck, guys. I tried taking one of the things out, but I just don't think you can, and I also don't want to break it. But if you guys have like a Vivo stand, let me know in the comment section if you guys can, or if any of you guys do know. But I was actually testing out the monitor here. We got my Asus monitor right here. I was testing it out, and I don't think this is too bad here. Like, it's definitely still behind the Alex drawer here. Like, it's not sticking out too far. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and set the monitor up. I'm gonna set everything else up, and hopefully when I catch you guys next, we have the entire thing finished. I think the real struggle for me here is figuring out which mouse and which keyboard I want to use with the setup, to be quite frank. But I think I'm just gonna use my Keychron, as my Keychron is a wireless keyboard, and I do have like Bluetooth on my laptop, so I should be able to like not have a wire. I'm not entirely sure yet, but again, I will catch you guys there. welcome back, guys. We have finally got everything set up. I didn't know exactly because I've never actually set up a laptop like with a monitor, and I just didn't know that you had to like go into the power settings of your laptop and actually make sure that when you close it, it like keeps the display on and everything. So I had to do that. This just turned out way better than I thought it would because I actually had the Keychron K6. If you guys are into keyboards, I actually modded this, so I replaced all these switches with Gateron yellows, and I also lubed them as well. I also lubed all these stabilizers and kind of fixed a lot of the rattle as well. So this keyboard is actually freaking amazing. I actually love this thing. This thing's good for gaming. This thing's good for just typing and everything like that. And I do have a full review if you guys want to check it out. I'll leave a little card up on the screen. But this is completely wireless as well. So I can actually just have it right here. I can have it wherever I want. I can store it away. And I can still, you know, go here into YouTube and pull it out randomly and just start typing, and it works. No delay or anything. So it actually is really, really nice. This thing does have an amazing battery life as well. I just never really figured that I would use the wireless capabilities on this because I don't have Bluetooth in my actual PC, because I did build it myself and I didn't like buy a Bluetooth like adapter or whatever. So this thing's really nice. I kind of just store it under here. So we got the laptop under here, we got the wireless Keychron, we got the stand, everything. I did a pretty good job cable managing. I'll show you guys on screen the cable management like behind it. It does look really good. You guys can see a few cables right here, but I'm going to take some of these straps and just strap them down so they're not like hanging off that pole. Other than that, this turned out way better than I thought it was going to. I haven't really set everything up yet, but I'm kind of liking just like the clean and minimal look behind. In the future, I would like to figure out a way to push the monitor back just a tad, but like it's at a good length to where it doesn't feel like it's like too like in my face when I'm typing, like especially since like I'm not going to be like gaming on this thing, or like I'm not going to be like hardcore like, you know, sweating. So like it's just going to be like for YouTube, multitasking, that kind of thing. If you guys have any questions about this setup, or you saw something in here that maybe you guys wanted to know, make sure to go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. I pretty much answer every single comment on my videos. Overall, I'm super satisfied with this. I'm excited to see what I can do in the future with having like this and my other setup like the way I want it, because there's still some things I definitely want to do with this. And I also had to clean up my other setup because now I only have 2 monitors over there and all my stuff on my desktop is messed up, so I got to fix all of that. But yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to go ahead, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any suggestions about what kind of videos you guys would like to see in the future, or like what I should do to this setup, make sure to go ahead and let me know again in the comment section down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video on the channel. Peace out, y'all.